Hey guys, it's Allie. So welcome to another story time with Allie. We haven't done story time in a really long time, so I guess here's a new story to add. If you guys want to see all of my story time, I'll put the playlist in the description. All right, so today's story is about the crazy Starbucks lady. The ending will shock you. Shook. So if you guys don't know this, I love Starbucks. Wow, I sound like so generic. I'm actually a Starbucks venti cup collector and I love Starbucks. So if you guys are thinking of getting me something for Christmas or my birthday, well, now you know what to get me. So one day I wanted to go out for coffee with my mom. And so we got in the car and we started driving to Starbucks. And so we ended up going through the drive-thru at Starbucks. The line was like pretty long, but we're not going anywhere, so it's fine. So there was like at least like, I don't know, 10 cars in this drive-thru. So we got to the first window and we ordered our coffee, and at the time, Starbucks was not selling any like venti reusable cups. And as I said earlier, I love the reusable cups. I think they're like fab. Unfortunately, they weren't selling any. So I was just waiting for like them to release the new cups. So here's where it all kicks off. So we're the second car in line to get our coffees, and the car in front of us is obviously like paying and getting their stuff. So meanwhile, I'm explaining to my mom about the new cups that they're coming out with and how like they're like limited edition and all that kind of stuff. And all of a sudden we look in front of us and the car in front of us is literally like shaking up and down. And the girl in the passenger seat was literally like jumping like crazy. We couldn't really tell how old she was, but she looked about in her 20s. She had like this bun, like loose bun on her head, and I think she was wearing like a big coat or something. I couldn't really tell what her deal was, but she was jumping so hard that you literally saw the car like, I thought the car was just gonna like rocket out into space. That's how like it was crazy. So my mom sees the car in front of us start to like shake profusely, and her face was just like, we both thought that was really shady. Like, why are you so excited at a Starbucks drive-thru? Like, no offense, okay, Starbucks is exciting, but like not enough to like, I don't know, not enough to like cause an earthquake, okay? So we were thinking there was like, she got something off a secret menu, or maybe she won the lottery, or maybe like something must have been extraordinary that she was just jumping for joy in the car. So the Starbucks employee opens the window and passes like this like envelope looking type of package and hands it over to the driver, and then the driver hands it over to the obviously girl that was shaking the car. And she freaked out and she just kept like freaking out and the car started shaking. She literally was screaming, like we can hear screaming. So my mom and I were like, what could this possibly be that it's just like so exciting? So we're like really suspicious now. We're like, what was in that envelope? What was in that like bag? What did she grab? What did she pay for? What was in there that was so freaking, it must have been special. It must have been great. It must have been like something like only like maybe she won like a gift card. Like what was it? So our brains are like completely puzzled and we just don't know what's going on. So now it's our turn to go to the front window, and you see as you see like the car in front of us pulling away, you just see like just the girl still freaking out. So we were like, okay, something's up. Like she must have gotten something like off the menu or something, like something, it must have been like something really special. Maybe, just maybe, she got some kind of secret VIP pass to like some kind of Starbucks extreme VIP secret. I don't know. So we pull up to the window and my mom she's just beyond like confused. So she wants to get to the bottom of this as much as I do. So she goes to the Starbucks employee and asks her like, hey, are you guys like selling like the cups? Like is there something like are you guys selling that? And she's like, no, we're not. We don't have them. So then she asks, what did you sell the lady in front of us? Like, that girl, she was freaking out. Like, you gave her something. It must, like, what was it? Like, can we have it? Like, what was it? I was thinking, like, okay, it must have been like a gift card, or like, I don't know, it must have been like something really interesting, but like, I don't think Starbucks does anything like extraordinary, or like something that's like, I don't know. I don't think they would sell products to one person and not sell them to the rest of the public. So I feel like this was a little strange. So the Starbucks employee is obviously like really confused as to why we care what like the previous person bought, but it was just really, really strange, you know? So my mom was like, she just looked really excited, like, what was it? And the Starbucks employee goes, it was a cookie. Literally, my mom's face, my face, we were both just like, a cookie? She was jumping for joy, like shaking the car, shaking the ground for a cookie. Obviously at this point we kind of look kind of silly, but at the same time it's just like, this is just so weird, like what is going on? So the employee said something like they're like, you know, special cookies. I mean, like, I don't know if they have drugs in it or something, but I don't know why they're special. But we were just like, really? It just didn't make any sense, and it was just like, girl, are you deprived? Like, why are you so excited over a cookie? So we obviously paid for our coffee, and then we drove off, and we just couldn't believe it, honestly. This whole time we were thinking like, oh, it must be like a super secret thing. Like, it must have been like super special. No, it's a cookie. Maybe she was on a diet. Maybe this was like her first time ever eating a Starbucks cookie. Maybe, I don't know. Honestly, our brains were puzzled as to why it was so exciting to get a cookie from Starbucks. But hey ho, I have no idea. Anyways, I don't think I've ever been that excited for something. I mean, no. I think maybe I would jump for joy if I was going to Disneyland, or I was like, I don't know, I won the lottery or something like that. And we actually thought like that's what was happening. Like she would just had the best news of her life. But no, it wasn't. Comment down below if you guys have ever experienced that sort of joy for something. You know what? Maybe the cookie was life-changing. I have no idea. I didn't try it. But maybe I'll make a video one day trying Starbucks cookies, and maybe I'll jump for joy, and I don't know. I have no idea. Comment down below what you guys think of this story. Do you think that the girl in the passenger seat was overreacting, or do you guys think it's valid? And, you know, do you guys think that being excited for a cookie is a mood? Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay loyal, stay royal. Bye, guys!